It's a DMV First Warn Day with thunderstorms expected this afternoon. We're tracking when those storms could impact you. Commencement concerned.
I pray that our commencement doesn't get disrupted.
George Washington students worried they're going to miss graduation after police and protesters clash on campus. Plus, an exclusive poll showing Maryland's tightly contested Senate race, where each candidate stands ahead of next week's primary. Stretching your dollar on student loan payments, how you can lower your monthly payment. And appreciating education. The University of Maryland celebrating teachers' hard work with a cash reward.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning. It is a DMV First Warn Day with storms expected to hit our area later this afternoon. The heavier ones again expected to start later this afternoon. Jackie will have more on that in just a minute. But first, thank you for starting your morning with us here on DC News Now. It is 6 o'clock on a Thursday. I'm Tanaya Wright.
Good morning, Jim. Corey James. Shanika is tracking those roads. We're going to check in with her in just a second. Let's start things off with Jackie for the forecast this morning.
Yeah, out there right now, we are starting off with those dry conditions. A really pretty sunrise right now. 6 o'clock on the dot. Yes, that's that sunrise in DC. And right now, satellite and radar showing us still. We're tracking some of those clouds to kickstart your Thursday morning. Some rain showers. Those are starting to push into parts of the Shenandoah Valley back out towards our far western areas. And we've been seeing that over the past hour or so. Those continue to work their way eastbound. So likely going to be tracking those right along 66 through the morning hours. Temperatures right now starting off upper 50s farther off towards the north and west, but we're upper 60s right now in DC, holding you to those upper 60s over towards Annapolis and Lexington Park. Now through the day today, we'll be tracking some of those showers around, but then later on today, that's where we're tracking some of those stronger thunderstorms expected later on this evening, thinking closer to that evening commute time frame. Still gonna be tracking though those scattered rain chances even into early Friday morning as well. I'll have more details on this coming up. Shanika, let's lay us on the roadways this morning.
All right, we're going to head out to Northern Virginia. This is 95 heading southbound out of Woodbridge. You got a disabled tractor trailer that is blocking the left side. So you're seeing major delays here. Other than that, heading northbound, you're looking good to go. Let's flip over to the maps looking at the rest of your commute. Along 95, you're not even seeing those delays on the maps there through Woodbridge, through Springfield, and over to 66 heading east and west 95, north and southbound, the rest of it. And in Maryland, you are looking good. In the district, though, watch out for a crash, New York Avenue at 11th Street.
Now to a DC News Now poll, an exclusive poll just released. It shows Democratic candidates for U.S. Senate Angela Alsobrooks and David Trone are neck and neck with Alsobrooks in the lead.
Yeah, DC News Now's Jean-Marie Sissay is live this morning at a voting site in Maryland. And Jean-Marie, this is a very, very close race.
Yeah, good morning. Definitely a close race. Now, this poll was conducted by Emerson College, The Hill, and our station, DC News Now, and it shows that 42% of voters actually support Angela Alsobrooks, and then 41 support of voters actually support David Trone. Now, this is all predicted to be a very close race. Although 12% of voters that we spoke to are undecided, many of them say that they are leaning towards supporting Angela Alsobrooks, which actually increases her percentage to 47% and Trone to 44%. Now, this is a big difference compared to the last poll that we took back in February. All of the support has increased Alsobrooks by 25 points and Trone by 9 points. Now, when it comes to those who have already voted, Trone is leading in the polls at 51% with those votes. Polls do show that 41% of those will actually go towards Alsobrooks for people who have decided, haven't voted just yet. Now, at this moment, Trone is leading at 51% when it comes to early voters. As I mentioned, 47% of voters say they do plan on leaning towards Alsobrooks when they come in to vote today and within the next week for these primary elections. Now, also, according to our poll, people who haven't voted yet do say that they're leaning towards Alsobrooks. Now, at the end of the day, when it comes to the Republicans, Larry Hogan is in the lead. He ranks about 56% of voters based on the people that we have spoken with. So this is all an entirely interesting race. Today is the last day when it comes to early voting for Maryland voters. So be sure to come out here, vote. Polls do close at 8 p.m. before the primary next week. We'll continue to follow these numbers and bring you the latest. For now, reporting live in Waldorf, Maryland, I'm Jean-Marie Sissay. Back to you.
Yeah, Marie, thank you. This morning, D.C. police surrounding George Washington University after shutting down the pro-Palestinian encampment yesterday.
But some students worry that this is not the end for the protest. D.C. News Now's Liberty Zabala is live with how some worry that the protest could impact their graduation. Liberty, good morning.
Good morning, Tanaya and Corey. Yes, that's the big concern right now. But moments ago, I want to show you the scene here because D.C. police did reopen H Street here and revealed the fencing that has been put up around University Yard. Now, the George Washington statue that was also defaced by these pro-Palestinian protesters is now covered up by cloth. Now, the main concern for students is that whether these protests will affect their graduation. Pro-Palestinian protesters remain undeterred after police dispersed their encampment. They held yet another rally on H Street last night, many saying their movement will continue. They are calling for a ceasefire in Gaza and demanding the university divest from any businesses that support Israel. D.C. police says the decision to clear the encampment came after the protests became more volatile. They arrested 33 protesters, mostly for unlawful entry. The university has called the encampment unlawful and potentially dangerous. Now attention is turning to graduation. After other colleges across the country canceled their ceremonies due to the protests, many worry the same could happen here.
A lot of us missed our commencement already back in high school because of COVID. And if we were to lose our commencement to this, I personally would be very, very angry.
Now, at this time, the GWU website says those commencement ceremonies are still scheduled and they're expected to take place starting May 16th through the 20th. For now, live here in Northwest D.C., Liberty Zabala, D.C. News Now.
Liberty, thank you. Meantime, GW parents speaking out after the clash between police and their children. They believe police treated them poorly when the encampment was cleared. Now, nearly 80 parents signed the letter to the Board of Trustees condemning university leadership. Some are also calling for GW's provost, Christopher Brace, and university president Ellen Gramberg to resign.
Because she declined every time to speak with the students.
I stayed in the encampment with the students. They were democratic. They were peaceful.
And the university has not responded to the letter. Meantime, officials say protesters were given 6 warnings before police moved in to clear the encampment. They also say violence started last Thursday when a GW campus officer was pushed and an item was taken out of their hand.
And on Capitol Hill, Montgomery County Board of Education President Carla Silvestri testified in front of lawmakers yesterday. She says the school district is rolling out disciplinary acts for anyone practicing anti-Semitism. This comes as the school district dealing with numerous anti-Semitic acts, but students and parents say that more needs to be done.
There's some flurry of action. We're going to have this training. We're going to have these curriculum changes, but I haven't seen anything.
Having proactive events like they do for other groups is really important to make sure that Jewish students are heard.
Silvestri says the school district is expected to have hate bias training for all staff this summer. Well, parts of Northwest D.C. still under a boil water advisory after a water main break. About 4,800 customers are affected by the break. Now, this broke out on 41st and Morrison Streets. D.C. Water says it wants to ensure, though, no bacteria or contaminants are entering the system. Some Northwest businesses say the break is impacting them.
The advisory, we were told to stop like serving ice in the smoothie, so we had to go out and go buy some ice.
Asking customers not to drink the water without boiling it, not to cook with it, not to brush their teeth with it, that sort of thing. Boil it first for at least a minute before they use it.
And D.C. Water says it will lift the advisory after 2 consecutive days of testing shows no bacteria. The agency anticipates that could happen tomorrow. Meantime, for a complete list of the areas affected, just visit our website, dcnewsnow.com. Your time right now is 6:08 this morning. The Brooklyn neighborhood had a very interesting experience. Neighbors spotted a bear along 14th and Newton Streets yesterday morning. Now the bear, you see it right here, was also spotted on Otis Street. Neighbors say it's been a year since they've seen one, many taking the opportunity to take photos.
I'm happy to see a bear. I don't want anybody to get hurt, and I don't want the bear to get hurt. But it's kind of nice that in the city there's some wildlife. Although black bears rarely pose a threat to people, the Humane Rescue Alliance advises you stay away from any bears that you see in the wild. All right, well, this morning, homeless rights activists are set to rally in front of the D.C. mayor and city council buildings. This is in protest of homeless encampment evictions expected to happen on Wednesday in Foggy Bottom.
The National Homelessness Law Center is arguing that the mayor's proposed budget does not do enough to address homelessness. The group is also calling on the council to fill the gaps before approving the plan. The rally is set to start at 10. And D.C. teachers planning to walk out and rally in Northeast this afternoon. This is the second day of their 3-day protest against D.C. public schools. The Washington Teachers Union is accusing DCPS of dragging out contract negotiations. Yesterday, teachers demonstrated in front of Coolidge High School. Officials like Councilmember Robert White also attended. Today's union members will rally in front of Eastern High School, and that is going to be at 3:30.